Hello, hello, it's Simone. It's the middle of February, and I'm just now sharing my week one of 2018. And the first thing I do is placing my photos. I have a notebook where I write down all the prompts for the week and the photos that I want to print, and then I'm just roughly placing them, and this might be the order that I'm going to work in. And then I am pulling out those printable cards. They are Extravagant Hope by Brandi Kincaid. It's the January release. I just love her stuff, and even though I don't have a printer, I decided I'll give them a try. I purchased them in her store. I will link it in the description box below, and then I just uploaded it to the Staples Print Center and had them print them on the 80 pound or 60 pound color expression cardstock, and they turned out beautifully. And I did the exact same thing for January. January, no, February. Why do I want to say January when I can't pronounce it? Even though I'm talking about February. So, yeah, that is what I did, and I'm definitely going to use her cards for this year. So, for 2018, I am going to go down to one 12 by 12 spread per week. I'm still doing, or still, I haven't done Project Life in 2017, but I really missed the format, and I just love working with those journaling cards and creating those spreads. Yeah, so I decided I was going to go down to a weekly spread on a 12 by 12 because I love the weekly thing. It helps me stay organized and choose photos. I need the boundary, but the 24, so two spreads, two 12 by 12 spreads was just too much. So, you know that I'm quite colorful, and that white title page, was quite white. And then there was this journaling card with the flowers on them that I, as you can see, wasn't going to use on my spread. So I decided to just fussy cut the flowers, and then this very white and bold journaling card isn't, well, it's still white, but it's not as white anymore. Um, yeah. So I have this photo of my sister and my three sons on the beach. They all following in her footsteps, and it was just the cutest photo. And I knew I was going to print this in 4 by 6 because it's just so awesome. I love it. And I'm not sure that I'm going to journal about the, or not journal, that I'm going to create a 12 by 12 layout about this because it's just a pretty picture, and there's not a lot of story behind this other than it's cute. Um, you know that I am a very story driven uh, scrapbooker, so I love to scrapbook photos where there is a story that I can tell. Um, and then, so this, even though it's pretty, doesn't really have a deep story and meaning, and that's probably why it's not going to have a layout. And that's why Project Life is perfect for me for that reason. Some of those photos just can go in there, and I can look at them and say, oh, hey, how cute. And then I decided I was going to scratch one of the photos and add another journaling card because the white January title card just needed some balance in the bottom two rows, and the white three things card was going to fulfill that need. It is white, but I'm going to journal on it, and yeah, and then it's going to be covered a little bit more. And then I really liked this card. It's from the Feed Your Craft review kit, but somehow the white edge at the bottom just didn't work. There is a text print on top, so I couldn't just turn it around and have the white on the top. And so I decided I was just going to use, this is from the January Cocoa Daisy memory keeping kits. I was just going to add a strip of the paper there. And with those two bottom cards, you will see me struggle a lot, because I have started out this Project Life album quite simple and yeah, with very minimal style, which I really like, but I haven't done that before. I have done lots of journaling cards where I layer labels on top of labels, and this is new. So I really need to find what works for me here. I don't want to start doing something that is not me. On the other hand, I don't want to clash these styles. It just, you will see with the orange journaling card, it just looked really strange. This one here that I'm working on right now, I added that teal label. That one I really like. I think it has a great balance. But the other one, not. And I will actually redo that card off camera because I just didn't like it at all. Yeah, and so I'm just working on whatever card I have an idea for at the moment. And I'm working my way up to all of those cards. One thing that I am going to do or try to do moving forward is not trimming down my photos in squares and just having 3x4 or 4x6 cards. And if I have a 3x4 card for a 4x6 journaling slot, I will just treat those as two 3x4 cards and then just stick them together on the back with washi. And then it looks like it's two different cards, but it's actually not. They still go in the same pocket, which probably will work really well with this style. It's really strange, right? When I think about this now, that how these things change, the preferences you like and the things you like and the style. I really admire the style in other people, and I wanted to do it for so long, and then when I have had actually given up on this minimal, well, it's still embellished and it's still not minimal. It's just me minimal, maybe. Maybe we can call it Simone minimal style. Then I just start it naturally. But here again, as you can see, I struggle. This would have worked on a different Project Life layout. This card would have worked really well, and it looks okay, but it just doesn't go with the other cards. And I just keep on adding stuff because adding stuff makes it a lot better. Yeah, so I would call the left card, the new bed card, I would call that one a well-balanced, embellished, minimal card. And the right one is one for the garbage. And then I just stop working on this, and I'm going to add these are Cocoa Daisy exclusive chipboard stickers or thickers, and I'm going to add week 1 there, and then I'm using archival ink. I bought the mini ink cubes, and I'm going to use those for my date stamps, and then I'm going to journal on my journaling cards. And this is something else new because I usually did my whole process completely different. But obviously, with a new year and a new system comes a new way of doing Project Life. Here are some close-ups of the different journaling cards. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really love how this project is starting out. Please let me know in the comments below what you do different with your project life this year. Thank you so much. I will see you next time. Bye.